Charlie Peterson, Army senior. You had a 7-point lead in this game midway through the second half. You were scoring and seemed to have control. What changed?
You know, at first you still wonder that yourself. Sitting here, I think credit to Colgate. They're a very veteran team. They win a lot in our league, and I think through that stretch they've been in so many of those situations. I think they were just a little bit more comfortable in that situation than we were. And I think we just, we're a couple possessions we turned the ball over or missed a shot that it was a good look, and they made those. So you got to give them credit for that.
Josh Scovens had a good game, but it seemed like there were opportunities to try to get him the ball, get him more shots tonight.
Right. Well, I mean, he's such a talented player, and he's been struggling. And when you got a freshman like that who's been struggling, the number one thing you got to do is find a way to get him going, because as a freshman, it's so hard at this level to mentally, you fluctuate. It's what I did my freshman year. It's what a lot of people do. And when Scovens struggles, which he has been the last few games, all you got to do is be positive, encourage him, keep him going, and shots are going to fall, and they did tonight eventually. And I love seeing them being that aggressive and getting back to dominating.
And you're getting points from T.J. Small, Jared Cross today, the guards. How important is that to Dylan Blair also? How is it important for all those players to contribute?
It's huge. It's huge. We obviously have a very large team, and when multiple guards can step up, it's massive. And especially, you're not going to play your best every night. And to be able to have multiple guards who can step up, hit a shot, give us valuable minutes, it's huge. It's going to be huge, especially next month, February, and even bigger in March. And
yeah, you mentioned, I think you had 11 or 12 players in the game today. How was that for you? I know Abe Johnson was giving you some time to catch your breath.
Well, I mean, I think that's the beauty of it is obviously we were 21st strong. All 24 didn't get to play tonight, but every day we attack practice, we do it together. And at the end of the day, we're all sacrificing a little bit. I think that, but at the end of the day, we all want to win. We all want to win, and so I think that being able to have somebody, if it's not you, if it's someone else, that's your brother at the end of the day, and all that matters is getting the win, which we were short tonight. We've been short a little bit throughout conference play, but we're right there. A few possessions a game, and we can easily be 4-1 in this conference.
Saturday, you go down to Annapolis. We'll have a big crowd. What is it like? What do you tell your teammates about playing the Navy game down there?
Well, it's special. I think first off, obviously they got us twice last year. Lose a little bit of sleep every night thinking about it. But it's a special rivalry. You can't really put it into words. You have to play harder. It's more physical. It's more demanding. A lot more emotional. And I think the key, especially in Annapolis, is controlling your emotions. I think last year when we went to Annapolis and in years past, maybe it was a missed call or a couple fouls or missed shots, let our emotions get the best of us, and that's what ended up losing that game. But it's a special game. It's a special game. You respect them, but at the end of the day, you're going down there to win a basketball game.
How is it for you as a senior? You'll be your final Army-Navy game down at Annapolis. How is that for you?
It's crazy. I was watching some clips of my freshman year. It goes by so fast. I'm just trying to cherish it, but at the same time, we're going down there to win a ball game. We're confident in our ability to go down there and compete and give ourselves a chance to win. They're a good basketball team, but when it's Army-Navy, it doesn't matter. Records don't matter. Talent doesn't matter. It's about grit. 40-minute dogfight. So we're going to be ready for it.
Charlie, we'll see you in Annapolis on Saturday. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Coach, tonight you had a 7-point lead midway through the second half, and then Colgate just played well offensively. What was the difference last 10 minutes of the game?
Well, honestly, Ken, I think their veteran experience showed through. I mean, credit to them. I mean, our guys fought. We had some ups. We had some downs. I'm proud. They stayed right in the middle and kept fighting. The last couple games, when it got tough, we kind of collapsed. But they kept fighting. But, to their credit, they made a couple more plays than we did. And our defense was good for 30 minutes. In the last 10 minutes, we just had a hard time getting a stop.
Seemed like Josh Scovens had a good game, but it seemed like there were times you were trying to get the ball to him so he could make more shots. Is that something you'd like to see him make more shots?
Well, yeah, no, I think, Josh is a freshman. He's done some, not many freshmen have had 31 and 25-point games at the Division I level. Now, obviously, as you get into conference play, like they're amping up the scouting report, and he's getting a lot more attention. And honestly, it's been hard for him these last 4 or 5 games. And it was in the first half, but, credit to him. He kept fighting. He stayed in there. He made some big plays for us. And he's only going to, as he gets this experience, he's only going to grow and get even better.
And Braden Smith for Colgate, obviously 22 points, tough to stop, quite a few points down the stretch.
He's a tremendous player. He's a prototypical point guard. To me, Colgate is setting the standard for our league. That's where we want to get. We played them toe-to-toe for a pretty long time, but you don't get a moral victory. You got to win all 40 minutes. So that's what we got to get to, and we got them again, I think, in 2 weeks, and we'll be ready for that.
Saturday, you go down to Annapolis. Your first trip as Army head basketball coach. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, obviously it's a great rivalry. It's a special deal for our guys. It's a special trip. That's why you come to a place like this to play that game. And I don't really know a ton about Navy, but I know Coach DeChellis. They're well coached. They're going to play really hard. And, to me, that's our challenge, is to match their intensity, to match their toughness. And, so again, it'll be for a young program. This is going to be a great experience for us, and we're going to fight them for 40 minutes and see what happens.
What will you do preparing? You got a day and then a travel day. How do you get ready for the Navy game?
Yeah, the way Patriot League play works out, when you play Wednesdays, Saturdays, usually have you're off on Sunday. So Monday's a really good practice. Tuesday you kind of taper down to get ready for Wednesday. Thursday's kind of a recovery day, more mental. So we got to get ready for that. And then Friday we'll have a pretty good practice, and hopefully get the game plan locked in, and then ready to go Saturday at 1:30.
What would you like to see your seniors step up? What would you like your seniors say to the younger players?
Well, no, I love our seniors because they've been through this. They've been there. They've been to Annapolis. They've played them here. They've played them there. So I think the challenge in a rivalry game like that is the emotion is going to be sky high. It's for 4 years it's like the highlight of the season. But while that emotion is there, you can't let that affect your execution. And you got to still be sharp as you are against anybody else, just because your heart's racing and you're excited and everything like that. So I think the seniors will hopefully impart the importance of that poise, that combination of excitement plus execution.
Thanks, Coach.